August 1945. The world was shocked. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were destroyed. The atomic bombs left a terrible mark on everyone. They also left Japan in ruins. Cities were flattened. The air was filled with smoke and a terrible smell. Millions of people were starving. Japan, once a strong country, was now weak. Everyone wondered, could Japan ever come back? How can a country rebuild after so much destruction? The answer, as we know now, is because of the amazing strength, clever ideas, and teamwork with other countries that helped Japan after the war. This is the story of Japan's economic miracle. It's a story of how people can overcome hardship. The destruction was hard to imagine. Whole cities were gone. Millions of people had no homes and no food. Factories were broken. Japan's roads, bridges, and everything else were damaged. Faced with this impossible challenge, Japan surrendered. The future looked scary. Rebuilding seemed like an impossible dream. After Japan surrendered, the US and other countries occupied Japan. General Douglas MacArthur, the leader of the Allied forces, was in charge. It was a time of big changes for Japan. MacArthur's job was to make Japan a democracy and to make sure it didn't become a military power again. This meant getting rid of the old ways and starting fresh. MacArthur made many changes. A new constitution, or set of rules for the country, was written. It gave people basic rights and made Japan a democracy. Japan promised not to fight any more wars, which was a big change. Schools were changed to teach kids to think for themselves and about democracy. Farmers were given land, which made things fairer. These changes helped make Japan a more equal and democratic country. The US also helped Japan's economy get better. Like they did for Europe, the US gave Japan money and resources to rebuild its factories. This help, along with Japan's hard work, was just what Japan needed. It helped businesses start up again and gave people jobs. This is how the economic miracle began. From the destruction of war, a new Japan was born. Japan's economy grew very fast. This time, known as the Japanese economic miracle, saw Japan become a powerful country in the world's economy. Many things helped this amazing growth happen. One important thing was how the government and businesses worked together. A group called MITI helped guide businesses, encouraging them to sell things to other countries. Japan focused on making high-quality things that people around the world wanted to buy. This worked really well. Japanese workers were also very important. They worked hard and cared about making good products. This made Japanese products famous for being excellent. The world noticed. Made in Japan meant something was good and you could trust it. Japan also spent a lot of money building new roads, railroads, and places for ships to dock. This helped connect the country and made it easier to trade. This created jobs and helped the economy grow. Japan was becoming a powerful industrial nation. The government and its plans were important, but Japan's economic miracle wasn't just because of that. Japanese culture was also very important. The Japanese people's strength, ability to change, and teamwork were key to overcoming the hard times. Japanese people believe in working together for the good of everyone. People were willing to give things up to help the country. Everyone worked hard together for the same goal. Education was very important. People saw it as a way to help the country get better. Japan has a long history of overcoming hard times. From natural disasters to economic problems, the Japanese people are good at bouncing back. This strong spirit, along with their belief in always getting better, helped Japan recover after the war. Recovering wasn't easy. Japan faced many problems. The Korean War helped Japan's economy, but it also showed that Japan depended too much on selling things to other countries. When oil prices went up in 1973, it hurt Japan's businesses that used a lot of energy. These problems tested Japan's strength, but Japan changed. It started focusing on businesses that used technology and knowledge. This ability to change and try new things became a big part of how Japan's economy worked. Japan doesn't have a lot of natural resources, so it had to be creative. It focused on building advanced industries like electronics and cars. Japan's recovery after the war shows how strong people can be. It's a story of a country working together to rebuild. Japan's experience can teach other countries valuable lessons. Japan's economic miracle can teach other countries important things. It shows how important it is to invest in people. Education, job skills, and always learning new things are important for a country to grow. Japan also shows how important new ideas are. Using new technologies, doing research, and helping people start businesses are all important for a strong economy. Working with other countries was also important for Japan. Help from the United States and other countries, along with Japan's willingness to work with the world, helped Japan become part of the global community again. Japan shows that with hard work, good planning, and believing in progress, countries can overcome problems and achieve amazing things. Japan's story is inspiring to everyone. It's a story of how strong people can be, how we can overcome hard times, and how working together is important. From the destruction of war, Japan became a world leader. This shows what people can do with creativity and hard work. Today we face big problems like climate change and inequality. Japan's story gives us hope and teaches us valuable lessons. It reminds us that even when things seem impossible, we can make things better if we work together, have new ideas, and believe in a better future. Japan's story isn't over. It continues to change and inspire. Let's learn from Japan and use its values of strength, innovation, and cooperation to build a better future for everyone. Learn about Japan's history and discover the secrets of its success.